The best thing about comics is it's art and literature.
I'm going first?
That's how we've been doing this.
I'm Jason Washburn. Wait, I probably shouldn't say I'm. Sorry, I know, this is
like the hardest part. What's your name?
Everybody talks about the contagiousness of the staffing and how passionate they are about what we do.
With us and with our stores, and I love it, it's we try to be hey, how's it going? What are you looking for? And we go out there and interact with people and build those relationships, because that's what's missing in a lot of comic book stores is you shouldn't be ignored, you should be helped, and that's how you get people to come back and fall in love with all this cool stuff.
You want people to come in, feel safe, have good conversations, and when they leave, be like, I want to go back.
Our store is it's a different take on collecting comics and getting into that stuff.
The reason why this was such a big turning point for us was because Jason, really had a completely different vision of what he wanted this thing to look like.
When we actually got there and then got to bring in all the new displays and just the way we kind of look and feel comics should be presented to people, this art culture should be presented. It really bugs me when I see stuff hung on wire racks. If we're calling this art, it should be presented like art. We try to hunt down artists. I mean, that's one of the biggest things we do is search for new artists doing stuff that, one, just kind of speaks to us, and then two, speaks to this culture, this community. Seeing talent and being hey, I can put this in front of people. I can support it in a different way. Actually having a retail environment gives you so much more of a push into a community. To be hey, check this guy out. This is your neighbor and he's putting out this amazing book. You should check it out. Bringing those cultures together, that there isn't a separation in that. Comics are art and art is comics.
I want to be able to support the art community because artists are awesome.
Coming out to Los Angeles is a big step. Being in the arts district and us being very art culture centered, I'm excited to actually have bigger gallery shows out there, and for us to kind of take what we want to do as a comic shop and make that a gallery.
It just felt like this is where we should be.
I want to come in and elevate and collaborate and build a stronger community for comics and the culture.